You played, obviously, from the outset with great emotion, Charles.
I want to kill Charles Oakley. I think he just, they said steroids make you go crazy at times. And I think that's what happened.
Charles Barkley and Charles Oakley have a very colorful history, to say the least.
Do y'all speak to each other at all?
I mean, he might. Nah, few times we have, but he probably will ask, like, why is Oak talking about me in this book? I mean, back then you didn't talk. Now you're talking because these young kids don't care about you. All they see you on TV talking stuff in the fat slob, So, you ain't taking care of yourself to talk about somebody.
Things went really bad in 1996 when the Knicks played the Houston Rockets in a preseason game. Charles Oakley body slammed Charles Barkley to the ground while going for a rebound, and Charles Oakley, in my opinion, went way too far. This was not a basketball play. Both players never liked each other, and both would never back down from a confrontation, as it was on full display after this dangerous play. Both players went at it, as Barkley didn't appreciate the violent takedown. Punches were thrown and they were separated. The refs ruled for them to be ejected from the preseason game. What a shame. Barkley made a mental note and circled the next game against the New York Knicks as a revenge game.
The last time Charles Barkley and Charles Oakley got together, tempers were rising and fists were flying. And Sir Charles says he has a score to settle.
I remember what happened. He cheap shot at me. I do. I tried to punch him in the head. But if he cheap shots me tonight, I'm gonna try to punch him in the head too.
Even though you got suspended?
I don't care about that. You don't let people slam you down.
So you're carrying a grudge into this game? I
always carry a grudge if somebody do something to me wrong. I don't ever forgive and forget. I'm from that old school, an eye for an eye. I hope nothing happens, but if something does happen, I'm gonna defend myself.
As for Oakley, he says it's not the first time he hit Barkley and it won't be the last. Expletives aside, I'm not afraid of Barkley or anybody in this league.
Right after the tip-off, Barkley faked the pass and went into the corner for a three-point bomb. On another play, Barkley was backing down Oakley, who wanted to pull the rug on him, but Barkley kept his balance and scored and got fouled on the play. Oakley was not happy. Barkley was trying to taunt Oakley by walking around him and clapping, but Oakley didn't bite. Down the line, Barkley hit another three, and after that he started going at Oak again. This would probably be called a technical foul in today's game, which is ridiculous because these kinds of situations are just awesome. In multiple plays after this, Barkley was just a beast under the basket, rebounding, scoring, backing down Oakley, and displaying his smart post-up game. Oakley could not do a thing about it. On one play, Barkley perfectly played the inside-out game with Drexler while backing down in the post and kicking out for an assist on a Clyde 3. Oakley was trying to go back at Barkley a little bit after knocking the ball away on defense, but Sir Charles wasn't having any of it. And on the inbound play, he split the defense through Patrick Ewing and Oakley and drove to the hoop for another deuce. Barkley was hot. He was hitting everything and going after Oakley with his trash talk all game. Barkley was making shots completely out of his element, taking a guard like Allen Houston off the dribble and pulling up for a jumper. Barkley was very upset and got up for this game for sure. This is what Barkley had to say after torching Oakley and the Knicks.
All right, Charles Barkley with 29 points tonight, and the Rockets win it by 20. You played, obviously, from the outset with great emotion, Charles.
I want to kill Charles Oakley. What he did to me during the preseason was uncalled for, and I've always respected him as a player, and I'm not sure why he did that. I think he just, they said steroids make you go crazy at times, and I think that's what happened.
Is the feud over now, do you think?
Well, I hope it is. If it's not, I'm going to torch him next time, too.